Finally, Snoop Dogg is proving yet again he can do anything. We are laughing out loud at the legendary rapper after he went viral for calling an inning of a baseball game this weekend. Y'all already know his play-by-play calling did not disappoint. Take a listen.
Sanchez on the 1-2. What I told you, get it in there. Oh, he in there. That's Sanchez. That's yes, I told you, baby. We call that an easy walk in the park. That's the base hit. Give him a single. He does like to mingle. And my favorite jingle is the S to the N, double O, no, no. You squeeze that in there.
I just cannot. The Milwaukee Brewers, they post a whole mashup over on X. If you need a good laugh, folks, on this Monday morning, go ahead and watch the whole thing. Fans online, they are loving it. Jake says, I listen and watch 100% of the season if Snoop Dogg did the broadcast. And someone else saying, he might need a show. Maybe we can get Snoop to call the All-Star game at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Yeah, we'll see how that goes next month.
That would be so
Wouldn't that be fun? Might even get a few more eyes on it, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Eyes on the weather always, Marielle. Yeah. Thank goodness this morning, though, we don't have a whole lot to worry about, at least around here.
Around here, you know, it is really calm. It's just warm, it's humid, but we're looking at more rain chances later this week, and it's because of the tropics. Here's what I need you to know for today, though, is that it is going to be the tropics that we're watching really a majority of the week. That'll be the big story, but it is off to a very warm and humid start. And this weekend, because I know you're already thinking about it, it is going to be dry. It's going to be hot, humid, and rain-free. Let's talk about this morning, though. Get you ready for your morning. 75 degrees with a little bit of cloud cover as we look over our Weatherford camera, but the heat index closer to the upper 70s. And the heat index will play a factor today. In fact, by the time we make it to 93 degrees around 5 this afternoon, it'll feel closer to about 101 when you factor in the humidity. The rain potential is really low. Rain coverage by this point at about a 10%, and it is going to be breezy today. Winds will be out of the south, gusting up to about 30 miles per hour. 93 for the high in Dallas and in Fort Worth, 94 for Denton and in McKinney. A lot of us stay in the mid 90s anywhere from the Metroplex towards the west, but a few upper 80s for our eastern counties. That's where we have more cloud cover. In fact, this afternoon, that's where the highest rain potential is. This is around 5. You see just a few of those isolated showers, but really a majority of us staying completely dry. The humidity here to stay throughout the week, though. As we get closer to the middle part of the week, our rain coverage goes up. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 80s, but it'll still feel like the 90s when you factor in that humidity. And the rest of the week really feeling close to the triple digits, even though highs generally staying in the mid to low 90s, which is about normal for this time of the year. Okay, here's the tropics. We are looking at 2 areas of interest. One 30% chance of development that is in the Atlantic. The other one in the southern Gulf, now 70% chance of development. That's the one I'm going to focus on because that's what could impact our weather. If it develops into a named storm, the first name on the board will be Alberto, but if something in the Atlantic develops before then, the second one would be Beryl. And this is how it would play out. We see most of the rain staying along southeast Texas, but that area of low pressure moves into Mexico, and a lot of this moisture does eventually come in across the southeast and into central Texas. And this is around Wednesday, 4 in the afternoon. This is really our highest rain coverage. And look at how a lot of us really just see the rain towards the south. Austin closer to Brownsville. This is Thursday around 5. And then after that, we're really looking at rain coverage going down. Again, most of the rain in southeast Texas, 3 to 6 plus inches of rain possible. And there's going to be a pretty sharp gradient for us too. Metroplex, I'm thinking about ½ an inch of rain, if that. Anywhere south of us, closer to about 1 inch of rainfall, and close to Waco, 1 to 2 inches of rainfall looking likely. And if you're by the Red River, you likely won't see much of any rain at all. Less than ¼ inch expected. Your 14-day forecast showing those temperatures in the 80s Wednesday, Thursday because of our rain coverage going up to about 30%, 20% on Thursday. Friday, though, we're looking dry, a high of 93, mid to upper 90s this weekend. So it is going to be a hot weekend for us, rain-free. And then we're looking at another potential for rain mid to end of next week. But today and tomorrow, really not looking at too much in the weather department other than the warmth and the humidity, Tashara.
Yeah, got